Oh, it's me, Pops Van Marmalade, and you're watching the Comics-Related Madness Network. Uh-huh. So come get some. CromCon. CromCon.
The Madness Entertainment Group presents the Madness Comic Network with original programming and additional comic-related content. Tune in and subscribe to Comic Talk with Pops Van Zant on YouTube.
And now for something completely different.
And here we go.
Honeycomb's big. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's not small. No, no, no.
Kiss my entire ass.
Oh, my darling, not 3 times on the ceiling if you want me.
I'm gonna get a cappuccino soon. I'm gonna strangle somebody.
You know, this is, excuse me, a damn fine cup of coffee.
Damn good coffee. And hot.
Listen to me very carefully, because I'm only going to say this once. Coffee. Black.
This town needs an enema.
Roads? Where we're going, we don't need roads.
Shumway, nice to meet you. Interested in a new Buick?
Nonsense. I've not yet begun to defile myself.
I'll make you famous.
I'll make you famous. Hey, what's going on, everybody? So Doc couldn't make it this morning, so you got me today, heading the charge. Following up with Pops Van Zant will be poking his head in here, I'm sure of it, and we'll be running the coffee hour today. Got a fantastic guest. We got Max DeVille of Atrocity Press, so we'll be talking with him. And without further ado, let's pull everybody out.
I know, right? Good help is so hard to find.
Won't you get in trouble if the boss shows up?
Oh, no, it's the boss here? Hey, wait, I'm the boss.
Hey, wait, I'm the boss.
We got the boss, man.
Some people don't realize that. You know what I'm saying? Who do you call when you need somebody to pop in and take over and help out with the show? Call the boss. If I can't be there, I'll make sure somebody is. That's my job. I'm the boss. How you doing, Tanner?
I'm doing good. How are you doing this morning?
Dude, we're living the dream, you know.
Heck yeah, you know.
We get to be part of the comic community. We get to help people promote. We get to help people sell books. We get to help people in other circumstances that they find themselves in. You know, like what Mike's going through right now. You know, we come out here and we talk about the books that have been shadow banned and whatnot, and we make sure that they're getting seen. People like Hart, you know. Look, I like what I do. I wish people quit fucking with me.
Hey, hey, London Gothic, nice to see you.
What's up, Nick? So we got our friend.
We do.
We got our friend in the backstage. I don't want to leave him back there. So we just
No. We got to bring him out.
Okay. From deep space. Watch out.
Watch out.
Zombie.
Put me back in the back.
Put me back in the back.
Hey, Max, how are you?
All right, what's going on?
Oh, nothing much. Just enjoying this wonderful Saturday morning.
Now, we do have a couple of prepared segments that Doc does on his show, and we're not going to leave y'all hanging. You're going to get your meme review. You're going to get your historic day in comic history. You're going to get all the stuff that you normally get. You're just not going to get Doc's pleasantries.
Unfortunately. But he'll be back.
I
promise.
I can be Doc. Red.
I was going to say, I wasn't going to shake my head and play the part. I just wasn't going to do it. So, but it's great to see you guys. It's another Saturday morning, right? What's this,
Wonderful
like
morning.
episode 15 of this show? That's pretty good. I like it.
I know. We're
All these
keeping it
shows
going.
keep going. Yeah, we have people watching. People enjoy what all you guys are doing. Everybody on the network's bringing something different, and I'm getting a lot of cool feedback about some of the shows. Laurie's show especially. Everybody loves the brew.
Oh yeah.
Everybody loves the brew on Tuesday morning. I get a lot of good feedback about that. Last night we had RJ officially join the Madness Comic Network and bring his shows completely over. Okay, he actually has a studio in our studio now for Critical Blast, so helping him save a little
Facebook
money.
User, good morning.
Who do we got? Who could that possibly be?
Identify yourself.
Yeah, StreamYard needs to fix that dumb shit.
Yeah, they do.
Oh, that's Paul. It's Paul Gomez. What's up,
Paul, what's going on, brother?
So Doc made it 15 episodes in before he had to go to sick call, huh?
Yeah, I sure did.
Isn't this the second one Doc missed?
I don't know.
Oh, yeah. There
we
was
did one without Doc.
We did
before.
one.
He showed up in the middle of the show for a minute, but yeah.
Well, I think that was the farewell from the Thursdays.
Yeah. He couldn't make it because he had to go to work. That's why we changed the show to Saturday.
That's right.
Yeah.
So, but technically, yes, this is his first sick call.
But yeah, how you doing, Max? Are we all good?
Man, I'm good to go.
All right. Tanner, I'm going to let you run this interview because I know you got questions for Max. I talk to Max all the time. My questions are like, hey, man, what kind of weed you got today?
Well, Max, I've noticed, coming into the scene about a year ago, Atrocity was definitely one of the indie publishers that caught my eye. And I was like, so these guys, they're putting out books. It's of great quality, great content.
Oh, yeah.
So, tell us a little bit about that. What spurred that on? What made you want to create Atrocity Press?
Well, beforehand, I used to do a lot of work in zines. I was an editor for a few zines locally, and I did that for probably about 10 years. Everything from comics to music. And then I had Mary Machine Gun as an idea for, probably 5 years. And then one day I finally was just like, man, I got to shit or get off the pot here.
Right. And I identify with that.
And I started looking for some artists. I found a guy one of my friends who's a vet. He did some, he's still active duty, but he did some Mary Machine Gun concept art. And then I brought Fernando in to do some coloring. And then Fernando did some concept art, and I liked his art a lot. So we picked up him and started this. I mean, I had the script. The script was banged out, I don't know, in a day and a half because, I mean, as I said, I had 5 years to think about it. So
right.
And originally it was just going to be 3 books. But as I got to the 3rd book, I was like, man, I've got so much story to tell here. There's still it's gonna have to be 4.
Oh no, I totally understand that. With mine, I wanted to bring back a kind of a Chris Claremont type thing. Like reading the old X-Men. So leaving threads. And it was like, oh, this is bigger than I thought.
The story dictates where it goes, really. I mean, you could try to restrict it down. I mean, I could have made it a 3-book series and just cut a bunch of stuff out, but it wouldn't have been. It would have been doing a disservice to the reader. So.
I feel when you edit it so heavily like that, it's kind of like, Hollywood in movies.
Mm-hmm.
You got these great movies and then they cut them down for time. And
yeah.
some of that, that the director's cut footage or whatever, found footage or whatever you want to call it, enhances the story like tenfold, even if it's just a couple minutes.
You could definitely get a whole lot out of just a couple minutes of story for sure.
Oh,
on a movie
absolutely.
Or a TV show. It could change. It could change the whole tone of the show.
And I think comics being a visual medium, it's kind of one and the same.
Oh, for sure. I mean, Mary started out as just a nun with a machine gun, and then that's why it was called Sister Mary Machine Gun. And then when I started writing it out, I was like, you know what? I don't want to restrict myself to a certain set of stories. I want Mary to be kind of timeless and be able to tell stories from a whole bunch of different cultures because she's hunting the supernatural. So I'd like to be able to tell some using Brazilian mythology and using Asian mythology and using standard, Anglo-European stuff and all those different things. And we got African mythology. There's just so many myths and creatures out there that we could use that I didn't want to restrict it. So it became Mary Machine Gun, and we changed that she wasn't working for the Catholic Church. Now she's working for this Templar order who works hand in hand with the Catholic Church. So we could still have our hot nun with a machine gun for a minute, which is
heck
important.
Yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely. Oh, is this something that you had like an idea of back when you were in the service, or?
Yeah, that's pretty much where it all originated from. Was times in the service. I had written some. It was going to be a prose novel at first that I was writing while I was deployed, and then my laptop took a total shit and the hard drive was assed out because of a sandstorm.
Oh no, that's horrible.
So
oh man,
I lost all of it, and I was like, you know what? I'm done. I'm not doing it again. I already wrote the last 6 months writing this shit. I should have emailed it to myself or something, but we didn't have internet. That was when I was first deployed to Iraq. It was very rough.
No, I understand. There was a time.
You can just set up your phone as a hotspot, dude.
There were no phones.
We didn't even have phones.
Didn't have phones. Didn't have nothing. The only thing you could do is you could go to the MWR tent and call your family, and then eventually they had like computers and the internet, and you get like 15 minutes at a time or something like that. And
sounds like prison.
Yeah.
Well, there's a lot of similarities between military and the prison.
Yeah, I know there is. Didn't find much different, really. A lot of being told what to do. A whole lot of being told what to do.
It's funny, you surround yourself with a lot of outlaws probably because of the similarity between the
two. But Atrocity Press grew off of that because when Mary Machine Gun 2 came in, I talked to Johnny, who was in college at the time, and I was like, hey, do you want to edit this book? And he's like, sure. So he edited it, and I really liked a lot of the ideas and stuff he came up with. So I was like, hey, do you want to come in and be part of this company? And he's like, hell yeah, I do. And then had him come on, and we're 50-50 now.
Nice.
And we came up with his book, Human Hunters, which was the one that he came up with. And that's doing really well. The stories are great. The first issue was just an introductory action-based issue, and then the second issue is much darker. It's about sex trafficking, and these girls get kidnapped, and the human hunters have to track them down and save them and exact revenge upon those who have wronged this guy Lorenzo Rossi, who is he's a drug lord, and his daughter was one of the girls that got kidnapped.
Oh, man.
Can't go to the cops. So
Yeah.
you go to the next best thing. You go to this A-team style group that's out there that's just total badasses. I mean, they're all the famous monsters. You know, you got Frankenstein's monster, you've got a mummy, you've got a werewolf. You know, you got all the
I was going to say, you got that supernatural element going on there. You know?
Yep. And they're all badasses, and you'll get to see it for sure. And coming up here, I mean, it's super fun to write. I mean, we're always like 3 or 4 books ahead of where we're at with what we've got written.
Nice.
So, it just makes me excited to see the books coming together. And then, you know, I got to go through the Kickstarter process, which is, to be honest, one of my least favorite aspects of creation.
Do you do all that yourself, or is that something you have?
Johnny he's putting together the Kickstarters now. I'm more of a facilitator at this point in time.
Gotcha.
I just facilitate things and pay bills and write, and I make the orders and all that good stuff. And then me and Johnny sit down together when it comes time to, like, the Kickstarter part, I don't like. The fulfillment part, I do like. I mean, because me and Johnny just sit there and we go through the Kickstarter pages, and I'm just like, okay, this is the order. And he pulls it, puts it together, and starts boxing it up while I do the data entry. And by the time he's done, I've got the label printed, and we slap it on there and move on to the next one. We did.
You do them one at a time like that. You need to talk to RJ about how he does it, dude. He's got it streamlined, dude.
It's got to be one at a time, because all the add-ons make them each order is individual.
He looks at the whole spreadsheet and he goes, okay, I got 15 packages that have this stuff in it, 4 packages that have this stuff in it. He looks at each one, okay? But then he streamlines it. He goes, okay, this is group A, this is group B, this is group C, and the labels come out for group A, boom, 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 for group B, boom, 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 for group C, boom, 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 boom. You know what I mean? It's like, it's all streamlined. It's not one at a time. It's one group at a time. All the ones, everybody who got the same shit, right? That's a group.
Yeah, the problem is that we don't have that many people that get the same stuff because of our add-ons. It creates.
Yeah, you'll find that you got some though. You got quite.
Yeah, I mean, there are lots of people that just buy, like,
especially the basic.
book.
You know, the basic.
Yeah,
you know, you get a lot of people that just get that. So.
Yeah, we got like just they buy in at the physical level with one book, you know, which we have a lot of those because people are keeping up with what we do. But when it comes to add-ons and everything, that's when everything becomes it becomes an individualized package. So
yeah, but that's what I mean. He's got it out on the spreadsheet. You know, it's like it just lays out perfectly. You get rid of all them big ones that are the same all at once. Yep. You don't have to keep jumping back and forth from different types of packages. You just we're going to do all these ones, then we'll do all these ones, and then when you get down to those individual ones, of course, you don't have a choice. Yep. You know. But dudes be getting shit out in a day or two, man. This shit's streamlined.
That's what we do. We get it out. We get ours out. We did I want to say it was Ninja Bimbos 2 that we got out in a day.
Wow. Nice.
And that was like 200 packages. So we can do about 200 packages a day.
That's good.
Using our system.
Good.
So,
and see, that's working, everybody. That's actually putting in the work. You got to actually put in the work.
Ain't that the truth?
I mean, actually, let's take a little break and give Doc a plug since he ain't here.
All right.
Should we do that?
Sure.
Yeah, all right. We can do that.
Doesn't matter what you say or the action that you take. This is done without your will for the problems that you made. You're the night of the just after Paragon legions all around you. Different things you cannot change in the darkness that's inside you.
Hell yeah. Pariah Blood and Mud. It's going to be awesome.
Every time that the song kicks in, it's like,
I know.
What you do, the actions that you take. I like that. Coming at you.
Coming at you. It's coming.
Definitely interesting looking. I'll be picking it up.
I know, right?
All right. Anybody in the chat? You got any questions for Max while we're doing the show? You're more than welcome to pop in, say what you got to say. I don't know about the timing of when Doc does stuff. Tanner, you're gonna have to.
No problem. About 7 minutes, we'll do our meme review.
Meme review. I didn't bring any memes today.
It's okay. It's okay. We've got some good ones.
Just go grab a couple. You got time.
I've been doing orders, placing comic book orders for Human Hunters 2, and then we ordered the stickers and the calendars for Atrocity Press yesterday. We've been ordering stuff left and right. I've been busy over here.
I can identify with that.
Downtime is spent playing Call of Duty.
Yeah, I did. I took a break and I got a Xbox Series S, and I went back and started playing. I got a Conan game. I was like, yeah, this is great. Hadn't played a game in frickin' forever. Oh my god.
It was a while since I played Halo Infinite, the new one that just came out. I played that for a while, and then kind of lost interest. And then Call of Duty came out, and I'll play that until I lose interest.
Well, see, what I'll do is I'll play something for a while, and then I'll quit, and then they'll make some new downloadable content, and they'll add some new shit to it, and then I'll go back and I'll play that.
Yeah.
That's what I did with the Spider-Man game. Have you played that, Tanner?
No, I haven't.
You got to check it out. The one that's most recently, the one before the Miles Morales game.
Okay, yeah, I got that on my PS5 or PS4.
Yeah, it's just called Spider-Man, and
I got that.
The fighting mechanics are great. The city's swinging around your web and everything.
I'm collecting backpacks right now. That's what I'm doing.
Backpacks, yeah.
That's where all the killer new costumes and all the new shit. You cruise around, you find the backpacks, and you get all the cool shit.
Yeah, my little kid, who's 8, he unlocked everything in that game.
All the kids,
kids are good at that, aren't they?
Shit, man, before me.
They make it all seem so easy. And
I go to Isaac, I'll be like, how do I do this? He's like, you got to go like this, Grandpa. I'm like, okay, thanks, bud. I don't, I mean, there's just shit that they know that I don't. They all
My
play
youngest.
I didn't.
Oh, it's insane. Like my youngest, he came out and he started, messing around with the Rubik's cubes, and he's got all kinds. He's got it's amazing. There's a whole culture, cube culture, I guess it's called, for different types of Rubik's cubes. If this kid can solve it, he comes downstairs and, he's solving this Rubik's cube, and he's like, "Wait, 1 second," and then the last few moves he does behind his back, and we're like, "No, you didn't," It's like I'm 42 and I've never solved a Rubik's cube.
I just take the stickers off.
Yeah, right. Well, I mean, I was gonna say I've solved a Rubik's cube, but not the legit way.
My son used to do those things in like a minute. Man.
Yeah, it's insane.
These
kids, they're on a whole different level with these games, man.
I got something that just popped into my inbox. I'm going to show you guys.
Okay.
Check this out. This is Isaac and Emma's mom. She sent me this.
Okay. Oh,
nice.
This is a Zeus shirt, man.
Yeah.
This just showed up in my inbox like right now during the show.
Oh, that's awesome.
Here, and I'm like, fuck, it's my boy.
So you getting that shirt sent to you?
Oh, she made it. She just lives down the road.
Oh, okay, cool.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, I'm assuming she made them for everybody, for the whole fam.
Oh, nice.
Good stuff. Zeus.
Yeah, that's cool. That's a good picture of him too. I told you guys what Nicole did up the stairs, right? You know how the dogs always used to howl and shit every time everybody came home, and they'd all be right there at the top of the stairs when you open the door, right? Because we got that bi-level where one stair goes down, one stair goes up from the door, right? So the dogs would always be right there at the top of the stairs. Well, now when they walk in, there's two dogs at the top of the stairs and a giant picture of Zeus right behind them. So when they open the door, they still see all three dogs.
Oh, nice. Heck yeah. That's awesome.
Shit like that fucking makes a difference, dude, because
it does.
He was such a huge presence, man. So it's like nice to still have him around.
Oh, I get that. Sure. You're when people call them fur babies, it's not just for shits and giggles.
I called him Big Fluff. That was my pet name for him because he was just a big fluff.
Proof ball.
Yeah. and the day that every time I sweep, it's like there's still piles of Zeus. It's like
it'll take you years to get rid of all that dog hair.
Oh, I know, right?
Well, and then you still got Rocky dropping it everywhere, but Zeus is a little longer. You can tell the difference, But I didn't want to go all the way out there. I just wanted to show you that picture. That's pretty cool.
Appreciate it. No, that's really cool. That's going to be awesome.
Yeah, I'll make sure.
Pop's wearing a Zeus shirt.
Yep. Which I'm jealous. I noticed you got the Pop shirt on. You got the Mary Machine Gun shirt on.
This is the Mojo Wizard shirt, man. This is for fucking 3 years ago. I made this shirt because
it's awesome.
When the character in the book, the Pop's character in the book, has a shirt like this, so I made one just like it to wear, so I could cosplay myself.
Shadowhawk, good morning.
What's up? What's up? What's happening, my friend? So Tanner, you want me to show first? You want to kick off? What do you want to do? Let me see.
It don't matter. It don't matter. I sent you mine.
Oh yeah, okay. Here we go. Here, are you ready? Oh, Doc is sick today, Shadow.
Yeah, unfortunately.
So send him a little message on his inbox and give him your love there. I mean, he might be watching. I don't know. He wasn't feeling real good when I talked to him. But all right, you want to show off first, Tanner?
Yeah, let's do this.
Let's see.
Everyone knows I always go for a theme, and this week's theme is Godzilla. Because why not? Why not?
All right, let me see. Stupid Facebook, work with me. Where are your memes at, sir?
I sent it to your email.
email. Oh, jeez. I never use email. All right. Where the heck are you at? Those are all YouTubes. No. I'm not seeing it. Did you send it to my old email?
No, I sent it to the Pops Van Zant.
The Pops Van Zant at Gmail.
The.
Remember they locked me out of my old one? It's not Outlook anymore.
Yeah, I sent it to the Gmail.
Oh, I got nothing.
Okay, let me resend it.
I've got just stuff from YouTube is all I got over there.
Check your spam.
Yeah, I'm spam, probably.
Let's see.
Yeah, we just resent it.
Wow, what the hell? There you go. Yeah, I didn't get that the first time for sure.
That's so weird. Well, the same thing happened to me. Laurie sent me some stories, and I haven't got them. I'm like, you got to resend it. I don't think she was happy about that, but I didn't get them.
Yeah, I get it. Okay. Now, let's see. I don't know how many we're gonna have room for in here, because mine are already in here. Okay. Might end up having to show mine first. I don't know. We'll see how this works. How many can I get in here? All right. There's the first one.
The sequel trilogy was a mistake.
Put that back up there. Damn it.
The prequel trilogy was a mistake. Godzilla versus Kong.
And
kills two parents that only want to procreate so their species survives. Hero.
Oh, yeah, here we go.
Not Godzilla. Godzilla 1990. Kind of Godzilla, the cartoon. 100% Godzilla from Japan. And You Wonderful Bastard, the American one. Me wondering why my low effort meme has so much upvotes. Me realizing my post currently has as much upvotes as the Zilla 1998's second most upvoted post on rgodzillamemes.colon. Well, it was funny when I saw the picture. I am fire, I am death. Godzilla says, that's cute.
Got no nuclear laser breath.
All right, so I have one that's unrelated, and then I have some themed ones of my own. Okay, so here's the unrelated one. Your money is fake, your food and water are being poisoned, all these wars are based on lies, your country is run by a bunch of pedos, and you're all too distracted by bullshit to do anything about it.
Oh, snap.
That's not a funny meme.
Yeah.
Okay.
A little hard.
So Jennifer Lawrence is my choice for my themed memes. So I got to make sure we got the right order on this.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. Jennifer Lawrence is the first woman to shoot a bow. Okay. Apart from the sanitation, the medicine, the education, the wine, the public order, irrigation, roads, the freshwater system, and public health, what has Jennifer Lawrence ever done for us? Oh. I don't even have to read that. Y'all know.
She said all that stupid shit. People are just so dumb.
Now, this one is probably most accurate. First woman to discover the shortcut in Hollywood.
Didn't she say she was the first female action hero or something?
Yeah. I've been accused of ego, but my God. She ain't even in the right millennia. Does anybody remember Barbara Ryan? Tanner's like, what's
Barbarella.
Barbarella?
Oh,
See?
jeez. I know Barbarella. No.
Jane Fonda, dude.
Jane Fonda. I mean, good God.
Ripley from Aliens.
Ripley. Oh my God.
Dude,
Yeah.
there's
Bionic Woman.
Tank Girl.
Charlie's Angels.
Nobody gives
Wonder
Tank Girl
Woman.
no credit.
Wonder Woman. I
There's
mean,
so many.
we could go on here. We really could.
I mean, there's so many that are ancient.
ISIS.
There's so many that are ancient. Even before Ripley. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
It's not something that was new.
No. Well, you know, and I'm not the biggest of I like Star Trek, but I'm not the biggest of Star Trek fans, you know.
Right.
You know, back in the day I was, you know, Team Star Wars, you know, where everyone else was, you know, Team Trekkie. But in recent years when they made the sequel trilogies and they're like, we're the first to do this, and this. And I'm like, no, I'm pretty sure I watched an episode of Deep Space Nine that beat you by 30 years.
Dude. And you know, a lot of people don't like Deep Space Nine and Voyager. And I thought when Worf went to Deep Space Nine and they gave him that other ship, the Defiant, that was some badass shit right there,
badass
dude.
stuff. You know,
give a Klingon the baddest ship in the fucking fleet. Come on, man. There's some ass kicking about to happen. You know what I'm saying? That was good.
Yeah, there was some great stuff that happened.
I never really watched Deep Space Nine. It was on, I think it was on the day I had to work or something like that. So one of the days I was
that's
working.
worth a replay. That's worth a binge.
It is. I got it. You know, I was just a big sci-fi fan. You know,
me too.
I'm not gonna lie. So I mean, it was like I remember watching Deep Space Nine. I would watch stuff like Space Above and Beyond. Earth 2 was really good.
I never got into Babylon 5 though. I don't know why. Never got into that.
You know what? I didn't either. Actually,
it was all right.
I can't tell you anything.
I could watch that on Saturday, so it was all right.
But Battlestar Galactica, oh man, I loved that. That was good.
I like the old Battlestar.
I like the old one, and I like the reboot too.
You remember the old miniseries on TV, V?
Oh yes. God, yeah.
Beastmaster was in that, right? What's that guy's name?
No,
Mark,
he was Mark.
I can't remember his name.
Singer.
Yeah, Mark Singer.
Yeah.
Good shit.
Linda Hamilton, Terminator. Good God, how did we forget that one? Yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean,
good
Linda
call,
Hamilton
Johnny.
is
Good call.
Linda Hamilton and Ripley. You know, I mean, they were like I said, there was Lara Croft. There was so many before that.
Yeah.
You know, it's like I don't get it. I don't get how she could not know that the people that inspired her did the same shit DC did. How could she not know that? You know, who inspired her to be the actress that she is? Obviously, one of them powerful female characters or actors, right? You know,
there's probably
Jerry
at
Lewis
least
is
a dozen
to do this. It's like a telethon, man. You know, own who your people are, right? You know,
right?
Like you're the first guy. You know, first girl. Come on.
Everybody wants to be the first something these days instead of
which I think is ridiculous.
I don't mind. I don't mind liking to be the first one to do something, but you have to actually be that. You don't get to act like you're the first person to do something.
Everyone wants to be the first person to do something, but it's all been done.
Reality, you know. The reality of the nature is, however. You know?
I mean, I know I'm not the first person to do any of the shit I'm doing, but I'm hoping I'm the first person to combine it all together and take it on the road.
Yeah. You know, I would love to tell Hollywood to be the first ones in like a long time to produce something that's like actually good and entertaining.
Solid story, good characters.
You know, good characters. You know, speaking of which, I'll tell you what. if you guys haven't seen it, I'm a big fan of James Gunn, and I'll tell you why I like James Gunn, because he does all of that. Actually builds up his characters,
Right.
puts in a story. If you guys haven't seen the Guardians of the Galaxy Christmas special, you are missing out, because I laughed so damn hard during that. It was good. It was entertaining. And is that not what they're supposed to do?
I liked all his trauma stuff was great.
Oh, God, yeah.
Romeo and Juliet. And, what was the one he did? I can't remember the name of it now. Had the guy hanging on the roof with the razor blades, and they were stomping his hands and cutting his hands up.
Is that trauma?
Terra Firma.
Terra Firma, yeah.
Is that one? Is the Guardians on the Mouse Network?
It is. It is.
Okay. That's the only way I would talk about it now. Is the Mouse Network. Okay. Crockett own that shit too. You watch.
I love it. No, I got all those streaming channels because I got kids and everything like that. But and 9 times out of 10, it's like whatever they want to watch, it's fine.
Yeah, we have them too because of the kids. It's like.
But I saw that, I was like, yeah, James Gunn's back. I was like,
I'm not
this
gonna
is gonna
lie.
be good.
I'll go through Netflix. I'll go through some of the older shit looking for something to binge. From back in 2000 or so, before shit started getting all weird. You can still find lots of good stuff to watch.
Oh yeah,
you just got to avoid some of that new shit.
Yeah, some of that's a little shaky there.
I mean, it's like I spent my whole life avoiding movie trailers because they always give up the best part of the shit in the trailer out of context.
See, I'm just the opposite. I was one of those guys that had to be at the theater early because, heaven forbid I missed the trailers.
I hate
I used to love them. I loved them so much.
What I hate is when they put footage in the trailer that doesn't end up in the final film.
Doesn't that drive you nuts?
They show you like the best part, but out of context. So then when you see the movie, it's like, oh, there's that scene. But then, that's not the way they made it look.
Well, that's just bad editing. That's just bad editing.
It's marketing. They're trying to sell the product, but then they're not selling what they're actually providing. Just like Max said, when they cut a scene that's in the trailer. And now, it's false advertising. You advertise something that ain't fucking there. That's not okay anywhere else, but it's okay in movies.
Yeah, it's false advertising, really. I mean, Rogue One was really bad about that. It had like 4 or 5 scenes.
Scenes that were deleted. Yeah, good movie, but
you sold me on scenes you didn't sell me. That's not good. Butts and seats. I get it. Well, give us what you're saying you're giving us. Then that's pretty simple.
I mean, because. And movies is the only place where they can do that, and people don't hold it against them the next time. They'll just continue to be like, well, guess we're going to go see this movie now. Oh, I got screwed again.
People treat Hollywood kind of like how they treat politicians, so they'll never screw us.
That's because they're hand in hand.
Oh, well. That's a slippery slope. We probably shouldn't go down that road.
They all got that pinky love of Hollywood, DC, and DC and Hollywood. They're kind of like,
Hollywood.
Yeah. I'm not going to act like I, don't know what's going on over there. I'm not going to act like I'm oblivious. When actors come out and say, I left that cesspool because.
True.
And nobody listens.
I couldn't find it. I was looking for the meme. It's got the person not paying any attention, and it says, U.S. government, when you wake up and there's still no information about Giselle Maxwell's client list. And then it's like another person's below it. It's another person not paying any attention. And it's like the government when the FTX does $1 billion Ponzi scheme. And then it's got Bart Simpson with his telescope, and it's like the government when you do a $500 or $600 Venmo transaction.
Dude, all the way across the board. Nobody sees shit, nobody cares because everybody's worried about dumb shit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, look, FTX was a great big taxpayer scam. Yo, they got all our money. Nobody cares. Oh, defend Ukraine. Ukraine took our money and invested it in a company that went belly up after giving the Democrat campaigns all the money. Okay, they were all Democrat donors. They gave them all the money. Then they went bankrupt, but that was your tax money. Whether you're a Democrat or a Republican or an independent, your money went to Democrat coffers, and nobody thinks there's something wrong with this.
There's so much
wrong with it. But defend Ukraine. Keep sending them money so they can keep interfering with our elections. Because when they're putting money into our politicians' coffers, they're interfering with our elections. Period.
Mm-hmm.
Not supposed to be foreign donors.
Shouldn't be. Shouldn't be foreign donors at all. I mean, they say, what was it, the court decision that said that companies can donate money as individuals was that I can't remember what it was called, but that was ridiculous to allow companies to donate money to politicians. It should have been individuals only. You got to get a lot of this money out of politics, because if you get the money out of politics, then there's
not less people going to want to be politicians.
Yeah,
exactly.
It's supposed to be a civil servant. It's not supposed to be a career job.
Yeah, I know, right?
You're supposed to pop in for a few years, try to implement your ideas if you have better ideas, and then get the fuck out of the way and let the next guy in.
Yep.
You know, it's not supposed. It's
yeah.
You got people.
It's all messed up.
We got people been sucking money out of us for 40 years in our government.
Plus.
Nobody cares.
Easily.
You know,
I just can't believe those people worked those jobs for so long. I mean, we definitely need some term limits on all these guys.
Yeah.
I mean, 8 years should be plenty to get done what you wanted to get done. And if you couldn't get it done, move aside and let the next guy come in or next girl come in.
So when are the human hunters going to go after these guys and just take them out, right?
Maybe could be. I mean, we've got this.
They are a bunch of vampires, Mac.
We've got a bunch of stories written. We got the entire story arc for the kidnapped rescue that's been written, and we're working on the second story arc, which will deal with Dr. Juan, the voodoo doctor. So.
Nice. You got any other projects in the works that?
Oh yeah.
You can say something about?
2023 is killer time for Atrocity Press. We've got Mary Machine Gun coming out in Mary Machine Gun 4 coming out in January. Ninja Bimbos 3 comes out in March or February. Human Hunters 3 comes out in March. We don't exactly know what we're doing for April yet, because we got to figure it out and see which book gets done quicker.
Gotcha.
In May, we'll be doing Ninja Bimbos 4. June, Human Hunters 4. July should be, I think, Love and Death, which is a new story that we're putting out. It's about two girls. One's called Love, one's called Death, and they go around.
Oh, that sounds awesome.
Solving the problem that has been occurred to one of the characters. It's more of a kind of a rape revenge story. So
okay,
it'll be
nice
good stuff. Kind of a I Spit on Your Grave style stuff.
Oh, fantastic. Yeah, I'm a big fan of that entire series. I know some of them it gets a little repetitive, but you know, I like a good revenge story, and I like gore. So
he doesn't like revenge story.
Yeah. I'm like, yeah, get them.
You gotta get that poetic justice is where it all comes
Damn straight.
You gotta get that. And I'm a big proponent of poetic justice in stories.
I think our minds work that way. You know, a lot of military guys.
Yeah.
You know.
But
Well, that's
poetic justice is always something I really like. So we're gonna have a Kickstarter every month out of 11 months next year. We won't do one in December, obviously, because it's Christmas time and no one will back it. But
I'm changing that. I'm changing that. Apothic's doing good right now.
Well, good. I'm not saying that no one will back stuff in December. It's just it's hard. It's harder.
Oh God, it's been a rough road. I'm telling you.
People be like, "Well, I got Christmas to do, or I can back this project." It's like I usually go choose Christmas over that.
I gotcha.
We got the Atrocity Press calendar. We got the cover done here. I'll put that up.
Oh heck yeah!
See that?
I got one more meme if you guys want to see it.
Yeah, pop it in there.
It's kind of funny. It's kind of true, but it's kind of funny. Let me see. Where the hell is it? Oh yeah, there it is. Here we go.
The masks don't work unless everyone wears one. The vaccines don't work unless everyone has one. The lies don't work unless everyone believes them.
There you go, folks. There's some real for you right there.
That whole mask thing got me silly because I was like, how's a paper mask going to do anything for people?
Man, that looks good.
It was part of the psyop. It was part of the happy face. You know, they went through all that. They spent all that money on facial recognition cameras all over the country, and then they said, cover your face.
Yep.
Cover your face. Cover your face and go commit as much crime as you can because we're not going to do anything about it right now. That's what they did 2 summers ago.
These two characters here, this is death, and this is love.
Nice.
Love and death. And then over here we got Lady Blasphemy, which she'll be coming out late in 2023, probably around October time frame.
I want to put it out here on live. If you need anything, or any help, any pinups, anything, I don't care, on Lady Blasphemy, give me a call. Okay,
right.
I will help. You know?
Then we've got Mary Machine Gun's second storyline. They will be introducing Dark America, which is this girl here.
Oh, nice.
Now, Max, you know that the one is just a hot demon bitch, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. She's a hot demon bitch.
Yep, she's a succubus, actually. So she's definitely a demon. Then we've got Christine from Human Hunters, Cleo from Human Hunters, and then we've got Leah, Micah, and Donna from the Ninja Bimbos up there. So we've got, and then the calendar is all of our different characters. We used to do calendars for like a Ninja Bimbos calendar, and then a Mary Machine Gun calendar, and then a Human Hunters calendar, and it just got to be so much work to come up with 13, 14 images every.
Yeah, this is the way to go. Covers all your stuff.
Yep, do it all year.
It's one product that promotes all your stuff.
Yep.
As opposed to 4 products promoting an individual thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's
who'd you go through for that?
You know, and you can put it on every campaign, right?
Okay.
You know,
they're the only ones that I know that do the desktop calendars that we like to do. See, we got
who does those?
Print Center USA. Those.
Right next to it down, right, Tanner? We're still shopping.
Here's how those comes out.
Yeah, I like those way
oh,
better.
Man,
desk calendars are cool. Hold up, let me biggen that. The desk calendars are super cool.
That's really cool.
This is all Sky from Neo Tokyo. This is one of our ones that we have available here. She's our our hot girl in that book.
And that's another good book. I happen to have that
Heck yeah.
too. It was acquired taste material, but it's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, it's definitely good. I mean, Neo Tokyo was
a unique book.
fun.
It was unique the way it was set up with the news story on one side and then the actual story on the other side. It was like fucking I like that.
Yeah. How the media
Nice
was
creative
spinning it.
motherfucker. Y'all don't realize Mac's a bit of a genius.
Hell yeah.
He's done a lot of cool shit in the past. He developed the American Horrors Roku channel. He's done all kinds of shit that people don't really know about Max. Max is the one that created and wrote the code for the Jibber Jabber site.
Yep.
Max done a lot of
bring
shit.
that up, actually.
I don't like to toot my own horn too much, but I mean, if someone finds out stuff, I'll tell them about it. I'm not gonna be like, I did this and this, and I'm so cool.
Tell everyone watching a little bit about Jibber Jabber and like the reasons why for its inception and all that.
Jibber Jabber, there was a lot of people getting shadow banned and stuff on Twitter when it came to promoting their comics and stuff because people didn't like their comic or whatever, or there's just a lot of people getting kicked off of Twitter for what they posted. And I was like, you know what? We need a comic book Twitter.
Hell yeah.
Just for comics.
And there it is.
And then I went and made it. Yep.
There we go.
Doc is watching.
No.
He is watching.
No, I just typed
Oh,
it.
no?
Oh,
Okay.
you did that yourself?
I mean, he might be watching, but I typed it. I did that.
He's like, Tanner, don't screw up. Like, you son of a
Why
bitch.
did he say that?
No, I don't know.
Well, let's go ahead and do your moment in comic history.
Great moments in comic
We're
history.
close to the top of the hour, and we'll keep to Doc's format, right?
Heck yeah.
So we're gonna give the floor to our friend Tanner. If I can find this fucking video thing. Where's the intro? Ah, there it is.
Run the bumper.
Ready? I'm gonna get us.
Good morning, Tanner Hurley here with Great Moments in Comic History. So today I want to talk a little bit about an individual who is a good friend of mine, has created something that I think took a turn for independent creators and really outside of the Image Comics really showed that, that you could put them on the map and that you could do something wonderful in the independent scene. And that is She, Way of the Warrior by Billy Tucci. Definitely an inspiration of mine. Great book. Have the tour book here with the sketch done by Billy. And she is actually has returned, and she's back. She's got a daughter of her own. She was more than just your average bimbo, for lack of a better term. In the days of the 90s and the bad girl craze, she had a story that was intriguing, revolved around murder mysteries, the lore of Japan, even Anna herself. Her name means death. So she is the vengeance, and it's just a really wonderful book, and I think people need to go out there and check it out. If you've never checked out She, go check out She. And we're back. Heck yeah, MegaCon.
MegaCon.
That's why I was like, "Oh, Max is going to be on." Okay, well, I got.
Some of you,
I got to do the bad girl stuff.
That is one of the few things that I've drawn in my life. Is I did a reboot of that cover.
Oh man, dude, I have
don't draw much, you know.
So much she growing up.
Yeah, well, I mean, I don't draw stuff that inspires me. I can find a way to figure it out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Dude, Billy's always been somebody that I've read the comics. You know,
one of the nicest dudes in the world too.
He is. He is such a stand-up guy. I'm telling you, and a fellow brother in arms. Just to throw that out there.
I'm gonna show you this side by side.
Heck yeah.
I ain't no artist, yo, but something that inspires me.
Hey, but it inspired you. That's that's what it's all about. You know, it's about the inspiration.
I mean, anybody
he definitely did that for me many times.
Create something that sparks the creative spark in someone else. That's amazing, right there. That's what really kicks.
That's what tripped me out when I started doing this, and then started actually conversing with him and shit. And it's like, dude, I'm drawing your stuff, and I'm not even an artist.
Well, actually, it's funny. You know, I'll date myself a little bit. So you know, young teenage me, you know, was going to the cons. And I see, you know, Billy Tucci is there, and I'm like, oh man. And it's one of those situations where it's like, do I go meet one of my heroes? You know, and that's always 50-50. So he was on the phone at the time. I remember, you know, he was busy with something, and Deborah, his wife, was so nice. She's like, oh, are you interested in she? And I was like, oh yeah. And they're like, well, we got these covers. We're doing, you know, they had Year of the Dragon. This one they had Year of the Serpent. And you're like, yeah, you buy a copy, and it was the first time that they started doing. He was one of the spearheads for sketch covers. You know, a lot of people don't realize that, but he really spearheaded that movement. You know, and she's like, and Billy will draw on it, and so he gets done, you know, at the phone, you know, and he drew this, and really inspired a young me to get into comics, you know. And I've told him that story on quite a few occasions and everything, but they're just amazing people. You know?
So Max,
Maxity
Max, you got a lot of things going on, and we never have enough time when we talk to really cover all the shit that you got going on that you do. That's why we bring you out a lot, because there's always something new or something we didn't have time to talk about last time.
Oh, I've always got something cooking.
And this is the thing that people got to understand, man. If you really want to make a mark, work.
It's so true.
Bottom fucking line, man.
Hey, Pops, it is the top of the hour. I think you know, we should take a break, you know, refill our coffee mugs, maybe pay some bills.
I can do that.
Show some work out there.
Let's start with the one we highlighted on our show last night.
Heck yeah.
Oh, go check out Private American.
Yeah.
America's southern border has become a war zone. Human traffickers, drug smugglers, and terrorists flow across the Rio Grande with impunity, secure in the knowledge that no one will stop them. A distant federal government lectures Americans on their privilege while punishing overworked Border Patrol agents who were helpless to stem the tidal wave of invaders and determined migrants. Second-generation Cuban-American Marcos Zamora is a military vet, more patriotic than most Americans. No longer able to ignore the chaos at his doorstep, he acts. Joined by his best friend Gus, they hit the border every night, saving lives while stopping violent drug cartels and other opportunists. The government reacts with fury at Marcos' attempts to preserve American sovereignty, deploying the full might of their enforcement agencies. But Marcos understands that the only thing the rich and powerful fear is bad publicity, and he records every encounter. Whoever he is, this private American must be stopped. Illustrated by Richard Balk and written by Eisner winner Mike Barron, Private American is his version of Captain America, and maybe a little Punisher, taking part in this ongoing, violent, and very real battle of good versus evil in the war for American sovereignty. Grab your copy at theprivateamerican.com.
We have a secure border, and that is a priority for our administration.
And for those of you over there on the other side of the pond, CromCon 31 Europe, December 31st, we'll be kicking it off at noon your time over there in England. Okay. And we'll go, for a few hours as long as you guys want to come out. If you want a spot individually, let me know. If you want to just come out and hang out with the opening panel and just make it a free-for-all all fucking day, we can do that too. I don't care. It's up to y'all. Hit me up. Let me know if you want a half-hour spot or if you want to just hang out. You're all welcome. You know what's up. CromCon Europe.
Bringing you sex, sass, and style. Buckle up and unlock your imagination for a fun adventure with these death-dealing dames. They sail the galaxy in search of spoils. The most dangerous acquisition, and the most fruitful, are the legendary Splinters of Yggdrasil. The Splinters are magical artifacts forged from the Tree of Life that wreak havoc on the universe. The missions are perilous, but the bounty is glorious. Enjoy our hyper-fictional wonderland. How is a pirate ship sailing through space? 'Cause magic. How do they heal so quickly after battle? 'Cause magic. How are they able to communicate through jewelry? 'Cause magic. It's all about the characters. Abo, rough, robotic, ready. Mo, carefree, callous, courageous. Mistress Graven, daring, diplomatic, dominating. Betsy, academic, accountable, aristocratic. Nefara, ancient, assured, adrenaline junkie. Bruto, proud, prominent, protective. Fisty, independent, incendiary, invigorating. Roxy, superficial, scarred, secretive. Once you get to know this diverse crew of mythical miscreants, you'll be anxious to find out what trouble they'll get into on the next episode. Go to abogrizzly.com and order both halves of the first episode today.
Hey everybody, Dirk Manning here, the writer and creator of numerous comic books and graphic novels, including Nightmare World, Tales of Mystery, Brave But Not Dead, all kinds of stuff. And I am super excited for you because you are getting to watch right now, right this moment, out of all the things we're really going to be doing, you're getting to enjoy and revel in the Madness Comic Network. And that is awesome. Thank you for being here.
Oh, yeah. We're back. We're back. I got to find where that thing is and get it out of the way. Okay.
Man, I got to say, some of these videos for these comics are just getting insane. They're looking
great. I know, right?
Yeah.
Well, editing software is just getting better and better, every year. I'm telling you.
Well, I mean, I don't know shit about editing. I say I have everybody else do that shit for me.
I've been playing with Filmora 11, and it was worth its weight in gold. What I pay for the monthly subscription, or not monthly, but yearly subscription.
I don't know that one. I use After Effects and Premiere. Those are the ones I use.
Is that Paul?
Electric.
I think it's Brad. It's always Brad. If somebody comes in here and says I back something, it's probably Brad. Brad backs everything. You know.
Thank you.
And yeah, if you want to pull that up for a minute, Tanner, at the end of the show, and we'll give it a little push at the end of the show before we cut it off. You know. And I'm not like Doc. I don't have to run at 11:30. I would like to cut it before the 2-hour mark, but you know.
I do have a birthday party, so I will have to cut at
Whose
the.
birthday is it?
It's our friend's daughter. She's turning 18 today.
Oh boy,
that's a different kind of party, son.
Yeah.
It's my brother's birthday today.
Is it really? Nice.
Yep. He turns 40.
Oh wow.
Youngster. You young pup. So yeah, Max. Is there anything that you want to talk about that we haven't?
Let's see.
I never want to guess leaving thinking they didn't get to say the one thing they wanted to say or whatever, you know, because sometimes that happens, man. You know.
Went over all the stuff that we got. I mean, let me bust out some pages here of Mary Machine Gun 4.
I never want somebody to leave and then come back like 15 minutes later, go, damn, I didn't say anything about that, or, you know, I forgot to cover that. And try to throw a reminder. Yo, it's anything you want to cover, because, you know, what do we got?
These are just colored. They're not lettered yet.
What do we got here?
SK is lettering.
Man.
This is page 1 of Mary Machine Gun 4, where she's training with the Valkyrie, and the Valkyrie's kicking her ass. Got more fighting, and the more the Valkyrie keeps telling Mary to focus. She's like, "Look, you got to focus. You gotta have the battle focus, because if you don't, you're not paying attention to the combat, and you can be tricked." And she shows her all the different ways that she keeps knocking her down, and she keeps telling her, "You got to focus." And Mary's like, "You know how sick I am of hearing that fucking word." She's like, "Then imagine how sick I am of saying it." But they help, she helps her up, and they continue to train. And then Charlotte is back from her trip to the Amaranthian pool, and her skin is gray now, so she's concerned as to what she's going to do with her life now that she looks like a freak. And her boss Ophelia smacks her and is like, "You're beautiful, do what I say." And then we've got, see how we're showing the time passing with the leaves, because the leaves were green before, right, when they were in skimpier clothes, and now they've got it's fall, so it's getting cold outside, so they're fully dressed and everything.
Well, some of them are.
Yeah. Then on the inside, we've got Ophelia.
Some of them that are fully undressed.
Got Ophelia and Charlotte. She's Ophelia is a very I'd say she's not really a witch, but she's kind of a witch.
Okay.
So she can manipulate people's minds, and that's what she does a lot. She's always manipulating people from behind the scenes.
Nice.
But she's also in control of the Imperium Magistratus, which is the internal police for the Templar Order. She's the one that, if one of the Templars goes rogue, they send out the Imperium Magistratus out there to put an end to them going rogue. And that's what happened to Mary. She's officially gone rogue, and they've sent Charlotte out to put the end to Mary, and that works out well, because they've always been, ever since they were training to be Templars, they've been at each other's throats because they're competing against each other. The way the Templar organization works is like you train for 100 years, and then they give the two people that are training, they give them the same mission, and whoever finishes the mission first becomes a Templar, and the other one gets put into a different location in the Templar Order. And Charlotte got stuck in the Imperium Magistratus.
Okay. I like it.
Yeah, it's great. I mean, if you guys can cut back and read issues 1 and 2, definitely issue 3 that's coming out or that just came out, then it's an awesome story. I mean, the story is just it's told through flashbacks and through Mary's perspective. So you have to kind of wonder at times if Mary is not quite a reliable narrator. Because everyone has their own perspective on things, so you have to see what she thinks of it all, and then you get some information from Charlotte's side of it. Mary Machine Gun 3 is a lot of telling of Charlotte's side of the story.
I like that.
What she's been going through and how she's been dealing with everything. So it works out well. I'm really excited about Mary Machine Gun 4, and it's the first time that I've ever ended a story arc.
Oh so, man, how's that feel?
It feels good. I mean, there was the first time I ever put a comic book out, and that made me feel fucking fantastic. And now I'm finishing up this first series, and that's going to make me feel even better.
Hell yeah. Well, she sounds like a character that, has a lot of layers to it.
Oh,
I like the unique approach that you took with the different viewpoints, because you're so right. Everyone has a different point of view that changes the narrative of the story. Mm-hmm. So very creative. That's awesome.
And also you get to see that Ophelia is manipulating people from behind the scenes and everything, and how she does it. I mean, she obviously uses sex a lot because she's a sexy woman and she can do that. Drunk and frosty. Who's Drunk and Frosty? I missed out on that one.
Oh man, I don't know if I can find it now. I showed him the other day. It's one of those things I drew a long time ago. I've only done a few drawings, right?
Uh-huh.
Very few, not many at all. One of them was Drunk and Frosty. He's snowman, right? Hat is Frosty, right? But he's laying down in somebody's yard with a bottle of Cabo and some ice puke, and his hat's laying over there, and it's Drunk and Frosty. He drank a little bit too much.
B, how you doing?
I want to do that to somebody. I want to see a big nice snowman in somebody's yard, run up there, knock it over, put a bottle of Cabo in his hand. Frosty had too much to drink last night.
I would if I could, but not here in the South.
What's up, Stephen B? How you doing, brother?
What's up?
We'll be watching Stephen B tonight, 7:00, right here.
Heck yeah.
Make sure
we haven't even gotten any snow really this year yet.
It snowed the third day of the con when Chris was here, and he had to hurry up and run home because he was afraid of getting caught in the snow. Then it had not snowed at all until yesterday.
Jeez.
So it went a whole nother month without snowing again.
That's
yesterday
crazy.
It dumped a couple inches on us. I don't know if it's enough to stay or not, because where we live is just weird.
Yeah, Midwest.
Well, I mean, I've lived here for 8 years, and I've never seen more than 2.5 feet of snow on the ground. Yeah, I lived in Minneapolis in my childhood, and I saw 6 feet of snow on the ground.
Well, I believe it.
It's like, so this is pretty mild compared to the winters I grew up with.
Yeah, I remember when I was growing up, the snow was we'd always get like 2-3 feet of snow at once, and we'd build like huge snow forts and have snowball fights and everything, and now there's not a whole lot when it comes to snow. You don't get a whole lot of that. We get a lot of ice rain here now.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Yeah,
which is terrible.
Yeah, because that weighs down.
Yeah, that sucks.
It's like the ice will weigh down the limbs of trees, and the limbs will fall in the street and shit. It's like ice sucks.
Yeah, we had a huge ice storm when I was in high school.
Yeah. And frozen rain sucks.
Froze the tree in their backyard and knocked the tree down. A big branch. It was ripped. You figured that it would because the power cable was old school and it went from the pole to the house instead of going underground. So the tree fell on the power cable. You figure it would knock the power cable down, but
right?
It ripped the whole power box off the back of the house.
Yep.
Oh, damn.
So we were out of power for a couple weeks. It was rough. It was cold as hell.
You got a fireplace, Max?
No, we did not.
If I don't care who you are, if you live in a cold place, you need a fucking fireplace.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
Oh, ain't that the truth?
Because if the power goes out, that's your only fucking hope. You know.
Yeah. The last house I lived in had a fireplace, and honestly, we didn't.
Okay, you want to debut it here, Stephen? We can do that.
DP you. That's for the after dark stuff.
He said, no, you want to let's see, how should we do this? Should we send him the link, let him come out, and then share screen? I guess that's the easiest, right?
Yeah, share screen.
Okay.
Definitely.
Let me send you the link, Stephen.
On out.
I'm always down for seeing these trailers of these comic books because I can't do anything that fancy. I wish I could.
Oh, you could. Come on now.
I can't do the animations.
You created Jibber Jabber. Come on.
Yeah, that's coding. That's math. That's not hard.
Wow, speak for yourself. I certainly can't do that.
You're a tanker and you can't do math?
This surprises you?
Elevation.
Well, I mean, basic.
Yeah.
Stephen B, what's going on, my brother?
I got tired last night because we're working all last night to get this trailer done.
Oh man, yeah, I know what that's like. Burning the midnight oil.
Unfortunately, I'm having a little bit of trouble to do like the animation that some of the fancier trailers can do.
See, exactly what I'm saying.
which I wish I could do. I wish I could do something like that. I just can't yet. Keyword.
You'll get there. You'll get yet. Yet is the key word.
So, let's see.
Share that screen, bro. Let's see this.
Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna move this to the other screen. And there we go.
There we go.
Where'd the sound go?
Oh, we lost audio.
Pops has muted himself.
Why would it be on me?
What happened?
You muted it. You were on mute.
Pops muted himself. It's based on his screen.
All right, let's try this again.
Rolling. Nice. Hell yeah.
Only got one question, Stephen. Was mystery spelled wrong on purpose, or was that an accident?
That was an accident.
Yeah, there's a couple. I said that in the private chat. There's a couple errors to fix, but overall it looks great. It's just a couple of spelling errors, and that's real easy to edit and fix.
Yep.
So
Looks good. I mean, I like the little.
I haven't released it on my channel yet, so I'm sorry.
Little SCP-looking creatures crawling through the forest was awesome. I like.
Yeah, I liked that.
It looked really good. It's just like I said, it's only a couple of editing, a couple of spelling edits, and that thing will roll good, bro. I think characters and adventure and mystery all had spelling errors, but we can fix that. That's freaking easy to do.
Too easy.
Good job, bro.
All right.
Yeah, looking good.
Well, I'm glad you like it.
Oh yeah,
those trailers are just stuff that, man, I'm not creative enough to do that stuff. I can write. That's what I do. I write comics. I write code. That's all I do.
Get Ink Studio. They can help you out. They did mine, so I'm plugging them.
So there's a few things I need to fix. You said it was the word mystery?
Yep, mystery was spelled wrong. That's the one I noticed.
I think adventure had 2 A's at the beginning of it, and character was missing the second C.
All right.
Yeah, this shit jumps off the screen at me, Tanner. I told you that.
That's not a bad thing.
I mean, it always does, man. It's like that's why when when I'm reading somebody's book, it's like I let them know, hey, man, you need a proofreader. It's like I got this curse, you see, and it's like every misspelled word is like I'm reading a book, and it's like anything that's misspelled or grammatically incorrect will be like in a different font, bold, italicized, everything you could use to make it jump out of the screen, even though it's a normal font. The misspelling just goes bam, and like it's a curse. But I do offer my proofreading services, and I don't charge anything.
There you go.
But if it's a book that I really want to read, I might say no because I want to wait till it's in my hands. You can send me the proof copy and I'll proofread it and tell you then. But I like to have them in my hand. Any comic book, man. It's like Mike Barron will send me a script. Read the script, Pops. Tell me what you think. No. Not going to do that much.
Send the book.
I want them, I want to see I'm a comic book guy. I hate
Show me the art.
I hate art.
And show a little something else.
Oh, nice.
Cool.
Is that what you're going to be working on tonight, Stephen?
That's what we're working on tonight, and the next page you'll be meeting another character, which I believe I named her Emma.
Emma
Frost.
Heck yeah.
All right, fellas. It is almost 10:30 here, and I got to take the dog out. So.
Oh, okay. Well, Max, as always, it was wonderful having you on.
Yeah, thank you.
I didn't mean to kick him out.
We're going to take this dog out before he poops on my floor.
No, I totally get that. Yeah, can't have that.
All right, peace
Brother.
out, everybody. Thanks for having me on.
You bet. Anytime, bro.
Hell yeah.
And Max is he might be bringing a gaming show to the network as well.
Nice.
So,
oh, that'd be cool.
He might pull out his old skills and run a D&D for us.
Oh, wow. Hell yeah.
I mean, I played in a couple of Max's games already. He's a good DM, man. He'll be like, if you're encountering the old witch woman, he'll be like, and now he'll get all into it.
He's old school. I love it.
It's role play, right? That's
it is. It's role playing.
He gets it. So it's fun being involved in the games that he does. And entertaining to watch.
I gotta go fix some of these errors before I post it on my channel.
I gotcha. Hey, Stephen B, thanks for coming out, brother.
Stephen, anything that you think might be off, just type it into your your search engine, and it'll give you the correct spelling. Anything you have, there's no fucking shame in making sure you get it right.
Oh God,
Yeah, I know.
You know, anything you think might be off, just type it in your search engine, and it'll give you a proper spelling and definition and everything. You know.
Yeah, I think for the Second Chance campaign, which it is coming up. I think this trailer is going to really build the hype for it.
Yeah.
Oh hell yeah!
I mean, look, you've been out there showing everybody what you can do. Everybody's watching you level up weekly. Some people you don't see the level up for a couple months at a time. Your shit gets better every week.
Some people you don't see the level up in a couple years at a
I'm
time.
trying not to go there. You just gotta make me an evil guy.
I kind of build like a mindset that whatever page you're working on, it has to be better than the last page.
That's a good way of thinking. That's an absolute good way of thinking.
Yeah.
It just has to be better than what you worked on last.
And you'll only get better with it, you know.
Yeah,
from there.
you'll only get better, but don't burn yourself out or discourage yourself because you can't beat the last page. Do your book. Do it where you're comfortable.
Yeah.
Have fun. Don't stress on, I have to be better than the last page. That will lead to some problems. Don't stress on that. Have fun doing this. It's supposed to be fun, Stephen. You know, please have fun. Don't push yourself to the
always
point
fun.
where
Listen to Pops. Don't listen to me because I'll be masochistic about it. Get it done. Get it done.
Yeah.
Burn yourself out. It's part of the process.
And you too, Tanner. And you too, Tanner. Have fun. You know. I'm trying to have fun. It's like
it should always be fun.
Yeah. That's why that's it, the entertainment part. Remember the fan part of this. Getting a finished product wherever you got it at the LCS or whatever, and actually reading the book, and that's the point. Okay, that's the end result. You have the book in your hand and you get to read it. You know, that's the fun part. Okay. All of it leading up to that should be fun so that the fan can have fun when they're reading it. You know, they don't want to be like, I got this book, man, but there was a whole bunch of drama about it before it came out, and now I got it, and all the luster's gone because everybody fucking ruined it talking shit. You know what I mean? It's like, I hate that. You know, let us get the books in our hands. Let us make our own fucking decisions about whether or not we like it. And especially don't go out ahead of time before you've ever read the book and do an article about how racist it is when you haven't read it. Daily KOS, Star Mignon, I'm talking to you. Right? It was bullshit that you did, and you know it. Yeah, I had to say something about it. There's no way I was going through the whole show without bringing that up. There was no way. I'm sure that would have been a big part of Doc's opening today, but I'm not taking that from him because he hasn't had a chance to come out and air his views on it yet. What's up, Rock?
So true.
Everybody say hi, Rocky. And then he's gonna leave. Where are you going? Come back here.
The guy you put me on camera. I gotta leave.
Come back here. Come back. Yeah, it's my dude. What's up, buddy? You don't talk to people much anymore, dude. I know you miss your brother. I know. Yeah, I know. You all right? You good? Yeah, he was really quiet for a few days. He just a couple days ago started being his normal vocal self again, man. He was pretty bummed out too.
Man.
But hey, Tanner, I don't know how long you want to go with this. You want to give Stephen B the interview fucking real quick, or you know?
Well, honestly, because I got to get ready for.
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
the party.
That's right.
Interview for another time.
Yes, we will. We will get you back out here. I promise.
Everybody, tune in tonight, 7 o'clock right here. Check out Stephen B., the Boldcat Draw Stream. It's always worth a watch, man. Steven's got good stuff going on every week. I'm really glad to have him as part of the network. Tanner, as always, my friend, thank you very much. Doc, as always, we got you, bro. Get better.
We got you, brother. Feel better.
Gonna play a couple more commercials on the way out because, you know, we got people we ain't covered yet.
Heck yeah.
You all have a great day. Don't forget CromCon Europe at the end of the month. If you want a dedicated spot, you got to hit me up. If you just want to pop in and hang out, that's always an option for the show. But if you want a dedicated time to yourself, you got to let me know so I can book you to a time. I don't have a lot of time to mess with booking these shows anymore. And, you know, Tanner knows we got a lot of shit going on.
Got a lot going on. A lot of moving pieces right now.
I was in a meeting for 2 hours yesterday, man. And, you know, it was like, had to jump from a meeting right into a show. And it's like, fuck. It's getting crazy. Check this one out, yo. Y'all know you love Brian. You love Six Gun. It's live right now on Indiegogo. The Great Silence. Not this. I mean, you can get this one too, but he never sent me the new trailer. So, Brian, talking to you, bro. Y'all know Six Gun.
We've all heard the stories. We've all heard the legends. Wyatt Earp, Doc Holliday, Billy the Kid. But there's a secret history to the Old West. One that seems too strange to be true, but, well, we all know what they say about the truth. Very big ape. Very big guns, blowing very big holes, very bad people. I think the world is finally ready to hear the story of the strangest, the most startling Western hero of them all. Six-gun gorilla, long days of vengeance.
Man on a mission, I'ma get it. You know I be on a what? Yeah. You know I be on a what? Man on a mission, I'ma get it. You know I be on a what? Yeah. It's all hard, ain't no fear here. You ain't giving this to all, you steer clear. Never beat, I've been down and I reappear. You got some money on the line, you better put it here. Rolling in and doing that work.
How do you end this thing? How do you put the there was the brakes on this bus? I forgot.
Jazz
how to
hands. Jazz hands.
Comic Books for Kids provides comic books to kids in hospitals and cancer centers across the U.S. It's a place where we can all work together to make sure every child has a comic book. 100% of all proceeds go towards the kids. It's about making a difference, and while they're in the hospital, allowing them to fly like a superhero, battle dragons, or rescue teddy bears. We are in every state in the country and now support over 160 hospitals. Every month, we